I just wanted to do a quick intro before the video starts. After posting the last video, I asked for some feedback on anything we could do differently or make better. One of the things that was mentioned was fish welfare and weighing any fish in slings. It's made us both think, and we agree, any fish that we weigh should be weighed in slings. We'd already filmed this footage on Porthcawl and we weighed some of our fish directly on the scales. I just wanted to say all future fish that we weigh will be in a sling. Some of you may wonder why we weigh them at all during our pleasure sessions. The reason for this is because we like to keep a diary of our catches and we like to have a bit of competition between the two of us about who catches the heavier fish. It's something we'll continue to do, but in a gentler way for any fish that we catch. We hope you enjoy the video.
Hello guys, welcome back to Where's Fishing Adventures. In today's video, we're down Porthcawl Pier fishing. I've got a Monday day, I've got an inset day on Monday. So we've got 3 rods in the water, hoping for a small-eyed ray. Yeah, there's one other person on here, but apart from that, we're the only ones on here.
And what a glorious February day it is. So Max's second cast, and he had a good bite on this one. Bit of a bend in the rod. Anything on there, Max? Pardon?
I think there's a ray on it or something on it.
You think there's something on it? Okay, take your time. If it is a ray, I'm probably going to have to hand line him up.
Oh, mermaid's purse for that.
Pardon?
Mermaid's purse for that.
Oh, mermaid's purse on the floor. Worry about the fish. If it's a dogfish, he's making a right meal of this. With all the rugby training he's doing, you'd think he'd be a bit stronger. Anything, Max?
Yeah, there's something on there.
Something on there. It looked more ray bite than doggy, but we'll see now. You wouldn't think it's a day in February. I've had to take my jumper off, it's so warm. I cast this one out for him, so it's quite far out.
Doesn't feel like a dogfish.
Doesn't feel like a dogfish. Right, I'm going to put the camera down a second just to help him read it. Oh, actually I can see it.
It's a eel.
Is it?
I think it's a eel.
Right, keep it reading. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see down into the sea there, but it is a doggy. Keep reading, Max. That's it. Keep it coming. Don't go near the edge. First fish of the day, and it's a doggy. So I'm just going to show you some of the rigs that we're using today. This is the first one. I showed this in the North Channel video. So I've got here the Gemini Solo Splashdown in the sea glow colours. They've had them specially made, which is pretty cool. And this is a loop rig. So at the bottom I've got this fixed panel. You can see there Max has fixed the top hook. This has got a bluey and squid wrap on a set of 4Os. It's then clipped here, so once this releases it fishes below the lead. Just coming up the hook length it comes into a breakaway swivel, cascade, and you've got this loop, which is why it's called the loop rig. I've then got this dongle coming up here, so I've got a single sand eel on here with a 4O Mutsu circle. It's got the infinity loop there to make it fish more freely. The dongle's clipped on just on the cascade. As we come up the rig, they're both 4-foot hook lengths, so quite long hook lengths. It's pinned down tight with the SRT spring, again sea glow with these cool little green aero beads, and then coming up to the top swivel. So I'm hoping we're actually going to catch a ray on this today, but you can see it's quite a long trace, 2 4O hook lengths, and both 4 foot long. In a match you could still use that with the 3 hook length rule, the 3 hook rule, because you've got your panel and your single dongle and you can fish 2 big baits. Cool. Weather's good. 1 doggy so far, a couple of little bites on the rods up there. I'm thinking these are dogfish bites again. We'll reel them in a second just to keep the baits going up fresh.
I caught my dogfish on that rig.
Yeah, Max caught his dogfish just now on that rig, so we've christened it, just not with a rig. I think the dogfish will take any rig. This is a gentle tug on this left hand rod now. Well, we'll see you in a bit.
So I've just reeled in my bass rods yet again.
So this one now, 5 bearded rocklin. So there's a bit of weed and some coral down the side of the pier. So he's
size
literally
6 max and scratch.
Yeah, so it's the
pint hook.
He's using the pint hooks and that's his first ever 5-beard rocking, first ever blenny as well.
Small bits of rag.
Yeah.
Doing the business.
Yeah, cool. Well then, rack up the species while I'm trying to catch the rays.
So guys, my dad's hooked into a ray. It's a really good bite. It was a little touch, then it bent right over and then it's gone slack. Fisher?
Yeah, fish there. I can see it coming across the surface out there.
So
It's
guys,
come straight up to the surface he has, so it's making light work of it. Definitely a ray on there. Don't want to come too close to this edge.
well, it depends on how big it is. Oh, I can see it coming in. Yep, there's a ray there.
I'm not even sure what rig I've got on this one.
I think you've got a springer rig. So guys, I'm just gonna
Woo! Hi guys, so yeah, first small eye of the session. Lovely, lovely fish. Look at that, perfect fish. Look, right into the mouth with that dongle rig that I showed you earlier. So the loop rig, single sand eel wrapped in squid. The 4.0 Kentaro Mutsu circle by Seaglow. Loving these circle hooks at the moment, brilliant with a dongle or the top hook of a fixed pennel. Really, really, really nice ray. Chuffed more so that the rig worked, because that's the second outing practicing with it for a ray, and straight away we've got one, which is really good because it's circle hooked, really easy to get straight out. I've got my scale just to see how much he weighs. Let's get you on the scales. What is he? Probably about £4. No, £3. About 3.5. Brill. So Max has found a blenny pool, and for some reason he made 6 hook lengths on this. So you've got 2 blennies and another 2. So he's got size 6 to 8 hooks on, and yeah, 6 on the same rig. Tiny bits of ragworm over the side, and he's just got 4 in one go. Well done, buddy. So Max is going to show us how he baits one of his dongles. So we've got the, go on Max.
Seaglow baiting needle, thin one. I'm just going to slide the sand eel on that.
We've got some decent sized sand eels here. They were from Baits to Go yesterday, really nice sand eel.
And then I'm going to get my squid and lay it next to it. And I'm going to get my dongle.
So this is the 2 hook loop rig that we showed you earlier, with the dongle and the pennel.
Just like so. Get my elasticate this on. And it'll look a bit messy to start off with. And then we're just gonna tidy it up with the elastic.
Yeah, so if you get the elastic started, you can tidy it up a little bit later.
Like so. Now you could add a bit more squid on there. I'm not going to, purely because I don't think it gives that much scent. Slide it off. And that's
Yeah, so we'll trim that bit of elastic off at the bottom now, but that's really neat. Well done, Max. Well done. So this might be Max's turn on the ray. His line is across the bay.
Oh, there's a ray there.
Is there a ray there? Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
And a dogfish.
Literally, the line has gone across the bay.
No, I don't know.
Now you don't know. Well, let's keep it hopeful it's a ray.
I think it is.
Okay, I cast out, kind of, if you imagine a clock, I cast this one out at about 10 o'clock, and he's reeling in about 2 o'clock, and that's not the tide. That's the fish that's pulled it across. You can see there's a bit of a swell over there, a bit choppy. No one else is brave coming onto the pier today. They're all at the base of it because the waters were coming over in the middle earlier.
Oh, he's on the surface.
Sorry, this is a bit windy.
He's up there.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Is it a ray?
I think so.
Yeah, first one of the year for Maxi boy. Right, so I'm gonna have to hand line this one up. Like a big kid, I love it. Right, see you in a second. So I managed to hand line him up. First ray of the year for Max, small light.
Circle.
On the Mutsu circle again, top hook of the panel this time. Well then buddy, first ray of the year. Yeah! So he's just going to weigh his fish now. Do you want me to hold it for you?
Yes,
Put the scales in. We try and weigh all our fish just for our kind of diary. What's this one?
4 pounds.
3.15 and a half. Awesome, bigger than mine. Well done, dude. Excellent going. Hi guys, so I just thought I'd show you a baiting up video if Max brings the camera gently down onto this. So you've got the dongle, as you can see, with the Mutsu circle 4-0 hook on there. The difference with this dongle is, rather than it being the 300-pound green braid that we normally use, this is lead core. So it's a freshwater product. Dan Crump in Halton Road Angling showed me how to do this. I'm sure he'll show anyone else that wants to learn. But basically you splice the lead core, and we've got one of the big circle kind of Arno bits at the bottom there. You bring it back on itself. You can blob it with a lighter if you want to, tie a couple of knots in, but that holds the bait and stops it pulling down. You've got the infinity loop then, and this is the absorber sea glow line in an 80-pound. It's a 6 to 7 foot hook length. I've got a couple of different rigs, some are 6, some are 7. So you can see it looks really neat, it sits on the hook perfectly. We sometimes use 2 and 3 hook clip dongles, and we've started using these loops to clip onto the Cascade slightly better. So I'll just quickly show you how I've been baiting these up today. So I've got the Sea Glow double needle there, nice sand eel on the one side, and I'm actually going to use a bit of herring on this one as well. So I'm just going to pop that on, roughly the same size as the dongle that you can see there. Get a bit of elastic, just start coming round there onto the needles. Once we've got it kind of mostly elasticated, I'm just going to slip a bit of squid on as well.
Going for a big bait, are you?
Yeah, big bait. See if I can catch a blonde on this. Love a blonde. So keep going with this. The loop's slightly engulfed at the moment, but I'm not too worried about that, and I'll show you why in just a sec. So I'm going to wrap this all up tight. But yeah, loving these circle hooks. We've caught all of our rays today on the circle hooks.
Lots of circles.
Yeah. So very neat. Just gently pull that off, and you can see the loops come through perfectly at the end. I'm just going to gently cut bits of those off. So you can see the loop now. I'm going to put this on to an impact lead, but that'll fit over an imp or an impact lead, and it just looks super neat. Lush bait. Hopefully a ray on that one now. All right.
So guys, my dad's into another fish. Is it a ray?
I think so.
It looks like a doggy bite. This one hasn't surfaced this time, which makes it harder, but it's a lot better because you've got a fight out of them. Got some big waves crashing over there. But
shock leader.
Shock leader.
If it's a ray, yeah, it's got to be a ray.
It's a ray, I think.
I might need you to put that camera down in a second.
I might need to put the camera down and help.
It could be an eel.
It might be an eel. See your lead.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, it's a massive stingray. No, it's a massive blonde.
So it was pretty epic. Felt like a dogfish bite. Left it, tons of slack. You can see, if Max shows you kind of around, the wall's really deep. Careful, Max. So we've had to reel it all the way around, and we've managed to get it in. So unfortunately it wasn't a stingray, because that would be pretty phenomenal, but it's a really nice dark blonde ray.
On the dongle.
On the dongle, on a 4-0 Mutsu circle.
Lead core dongle.
yeah, which I was going to show you, so I'll show you that in a minute. Still got the rod attached to the rig.
And as you can see there, I've had to put my bass rod down.
Look, absolutely stunning fish.
Gotta be £8, I'm calling.
No, he's going to be at least 10 years. So just going to pop him on the scale, see how much he weighs.
I'm calling it a £9 too.
Hang on a minute. Oh. So
£9.14.
9.14 and a half.
9.15, 9.14 and a half.
Nice, wicked. So just on our last casts, another doggy. I think that's 14 or 15 now today. There's been quite a few on the Turk loop rig again, this time on the bottom pennel hooks on the squid and sand eel. But yeah, been a great session. Hopefully we can show you another ray on the last cast, you never know. Quite a good session so far. Hopefully you've seen plenty of fish. So Max is literally off the edge here. This is his blenny rig. It's kind of getting stuck each time because it's just off the edge, and underneath the side of the pier there's quite a few rocks, so he's just got to chug it out a second. If you need a hand, I'll help. I swear there's a monster on it. Is it loose? Yeah. Let's see what we've got on here. Oh, there's one, there's two. Bring him up. Yeah, he's literally just fishing off the edge. For any of you that haven't done this or have got kids, it's actually pretty fun. Max has enjoyed this more than the rays today, I think. So 1, 2, as you can see, hook lengths are kind of 2 to 3 inches long, size 6 or 8 type hooks. But yeah, you've loved it today, haven't you? Been great fun. So yeah, just drop it over the sides, tiny bits of ragworm, about an inch big if that, and you'll catch a few fish.
So guys, back at the van now. Wicked session on Porthcawl Pier. About 30 fish on there, including blennies, gobies, small-eyed rays, wicked blonde. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll keep the content coming. Go check out Seaglow Fishing Tackle and Angling and Bisham Custom Rod House. Thanks for watching the video. See you in the next one.